Yeah, you obviously the rush isn't live. The rush isn't live in these practices, but there are a handful of occasions where you have to reset your feet and move around. Is that something that you feel like has improved in your game through working with your quarterback coach, or through experience?
Yeah, and that's something that we worked on all offseason with him was footwork. That was the biggest thing. And upper body mechanics, kind of just stuff you do over and over again, and work on touch-up little things here and there. But you can always get your feet quicker, and that's something that we worked on a ton. Ladder drills, board drills, just different scenarios, jump rope every day. A lot of dot drills and stuff. And I felt like, and Coach Helton and Coach Stark have even told me about it. They feel like they've seen improvement there, and I feel a lot quicker and just small subtle movements inside the pocket. And I think it's definitely helped me.
You were here the last couple of years with Barkley. What's something that you feel like you want to kind of grow in to get to that level in your final year?
I think the biggest thing for me is obviously I want to leave, on a good note, leave on a high note. I think we have the team to do it. I think we have all the weapons, and we have another, 22, 23 guys coming in the summer who aren't here yet, and I think this team, can be great, and I really believe that. And something for me, to improve on is I know a lot of people say, don't try to be perfect, but that's something, that you strive for, and improve on last season, and the numbers I had last year, I want to make them even better, eliminate some of the interceptions, bump up the touchdowns, and I think the biggest thing for me is eliminate sacks, and that comes in with the footwork, being smarter with the ball and having to take off. But yeah, it's really cool that we have so much talent because I don't have to put it all on my shoulders. I don't have to try to come out here and think, I got to do everything. And these guys are great, and we have a really good bunch, so I think we can do a lot of great things this year.
Do you ever feel like being the quarterback that you have to be the best player in the practice field when you come out here?
Not necessarily best, but offensive-wise, best energy, best, because everyone's, the team morale is going to be, offensively speaking, is going to be based off the quarterback. If I go out there and I'm slouching around, and my head's down, and I'm not really into it, then it's going to react, and your emotion and your attitude is contagious, especially in football. But I've never been like that. I love going out there and talking to linemen, talking to running backs, receivers, kind of getting everybody involved. But yeah, that's something, the quarterback, you have to bring it every day. You can't take a day off.
You talked about redoing week